So today we have come to a Weihnachtsmarkt in Michelstadt, which is in Odenwald, an old forest actually named after Odin.
Someone just woke up again.
This also has a connection with Charlemagne, because the first mention of Michelstadt was in 741 by Carloman, who was the uncle of Charlemagne and the mayor of the palace. While being the oldest town in Odenwald, it didn't grow outside of the town wall until the 17th century. In 1773, a new town gate was built called the New Tor, and in the 19th century, the gate towers were all torn down one after the other. And then the railway was built in 1870 through 1881, connecting it with more of Germany and really changing the town from a small farmer community to a sizable, important industrial complex with varied industries. Here rails pointing to the Schneeball stand, in English snowball. It's a pastry made from a short crust pastry and especially popular in the area of Rothenburg ob der Tauber. It's about 8 to 10 centimeters usually and dusted white confectioner sugar. We actually do purchase one, I didn't video it, with caramel on it and brought it home for the kids to enjoy, which they did. It's very kind of hard to eat. You have to really crack into that pastry because it's not very soft in any way.
Dass die Mama nicht größer ist, ne? Sonst müsste der Papa sich noch mehr strecken. Glaubst du direkt? Das geht mal gut. Das ist das Abträge.
On than his jacket. Yeah.
Bubby. Dog? You saw a doggy? Wow, wow.
Now this is the historic town hall. It is a timber frame town hall whose image was actually used on the Deutsche Post stamp. It was built in 1484 in late Gothic style and later remodeled on the inside several times, obviously. So from 1743 to 1903, it was covered in shakes. The town hall's main floor served from the beginning as a market hall. It was built using jettinging. The back wall was originally part of the graveyard wall, upon which the ground floor's upper resumer was laid.
The courthouse.
This day it's
here.
unknown who the master builder was, although it was assumed that the driving force behind the project could have been Schenk Adler von Erbach and Bishop Johann von Dalberg.
See how old it is. They held up with stilts.
Now to talk a little more about Odenwald. Where the name Odenwald came from is actually a controversy, and they have several theories. The first one claiming that it is from Odin's Woods, named after the Norse god Odin, which was actually called Wotan in southern Germany, is already up to discussion due to the fact that it's different names, and they wouldn't have called him Odin in this area. A second theory holds that there's a link between the name Odenwald and the Roman administrative unit Civitas Adrianicium, which among other things include the range's north reaches and might have been named after the tribe called the Adrianenses. The third theory that there's actually some kinship between the word Odin and Uda, not in the currently understood meaning in German of desert, but rather in the meaning thinly settled. Theory number 4 is that Einhard, the biographer of Charlemagne, is the one who used Odenwald. Therefore, the renowned historian Karl Christ establishes a connection to the Old High German expression Odin, O-D-A-N, which means to Foif, and presumes that Odenwald was a hunting ground, which the king of the Franks, Dagobert I, enfoifed in 628 with Bishopric of Worms. And finally, theory number 5. An eminent geographer of the 16th century, Sebastian Munster, proposed a tribal chief as the name giver. Odenwald from 828 equals Odo's Woods. However, it is not proven whether there actually was a count or duke called Odo or Otto. Finally, Munster's researches do not lead to any results.